Well, good morning, everyone. Don Cramer with the Cramer Group at Urban Nest Realty. Happy Monday to you. Welcome to episode 115 of Coffee with Cramer. Cheers to you today. I've got my little Nespresso here today. We're waiting on some beans to come in from one of our favorite roasters. More on that in an upcoming episode. However, today, got a little, like I said, a little Nespresso. Cheers to you out there today. What are you drinking? Are we got some coffee going? Do we have some herbal tea? If it's your weekend, you're staying safe and at home, and today's your day off, kind of a weekend day, is it a Bloody Mary or a mimosa? Anyway, cheers to you out there today. So if you're new to Coffee with Cramer, do us a big favor, hit the like button. Let us know you're here. Also, too, we do re-air this on YouTube and such. So as we do release videos to our YouTube channel for the Cramer Group at Urban Nest Realty, do us a big favor, hit the subscribe button. That's we'd love for you to get the latest and greatest as to what's going on in Las Vegas real estate, community, and lifestyle, because this is what Coffee with Cramer is all about. And today's episode, we've got a little Vegas news, little real estate and community news update here. So we'll dive right in. We got a few articles today, and so one of them is on a recent development project. So a developer named Michael Ochoa recently acquired 12.1 acres on Paradise Road near the Las Vegas Strip. So where is that? So if you're going down Paradise, there's a couple buildings over there. There's like a little retail shop. DXL, I believe, I think it was. And then prior to, that used to be the old Las Vegas Golf and Tennis. And then there was like a little driveway behind it. And then there is the Atrium Hotel that's currently owned by Seagull Suites. So that driveway in between there off of Paradise leads to approximately all total 12.1 acres that essentially borders around to the south the Seagull Suites property, as well as the old Hard Rock, which is now going to be reopening as the Virgin Hotel. And to the north, there's some undeveloped land, as well as, like you said, that DXL property. So that was recently acquired, 12.1 acres for $12.5 million based on property records. And it was the sale by a Chinese investor group. And that closed last month. And activity around that area has been sort of bubbling up here of recently. Now, the new owners, the company Ochoa Development Corporation, is a Henderson-based company, and Representative Lou Ochoa, a representative for the buyers, confirmed the purchase Wednesday, and they are putting together a real cool project. Nothing really more outside of those details. They hope to be under construction in the next 12 months, with this project taking approximately 2 to 3 years to complete. However, no more details beyond that at this point in time. Now, the property's been on the market for quite a while. It went on the market back in 2017 for around a little over $42 million, and then dropped again to $25 million. And probably part of the reason for the price drop, and it took a while to sell, is there's only really driveway frontage on Paradise, which is a very popular demand road, and most of the acreage for development is sort of in the interior, fronted by a couple of different properties. So anyway, it is cool to hear about this recent sale, and hopefully, there's discussion of plans of development. Additionally, going in that same area is, as you know, is the Virgin Hotel, which is formerly the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. It is currently slated to open on January 15th after a couple $100 million project renovation, transforming it from the Hard Rock to the Virgin Hotels and Casinos. And then to the Atrium Hotel, which has been there for a long time, prior to Seagull Suites buying it. They're going to be tearing that down and building a new Seagull Suites apartment complex there approximately 480 units. And demolition of that is scheduled for the second quarter of 2021. So a lot going on there in that Paradise Flamingo corridor. And congratulations on the sale. Looking forward to see what they're looking to do there. Now, so that's kind of the commercial development side. We want to kind of move over to what's going on in Henderson, and most of the news centered around the newly formed Henderson Silver Knights. So they had recently released their new uniforms for the Henderson Silver Knights, as well as their practice facility, Lifeguard Arena. So their new uniforms, a little bit of a kind of an little play off of the Golden Knights a little bit, but again incorporating a little more silver. They got the new logo with the horse and knight elements put together in there, so that's pretty cool. And so that had opened up with those logos, and that's at their new practice facility, which has some retail facilities there called the Lifeguard Arena. And so that is now their practice facility and is recently opened to the public. Now, this facility is located down in Henderson off of Water Street and the corner of Water Street and Atlantic in sort of that in the Henderson core area east of the 95. So it's cool. We'll get some more details, more information on that, but congratulations to the Henderson Silver Knights. So they'll have Lifeguard Arena for their practicing facility, and that's sort of their base camp headquarters initially until their new arena is completed in Henderson. They will be playing some games out of the Orleans. And then we have the Golden Knights, which, as you know, we have City National Arena up in Summerlin, which has got a great retail shop there, the Armory, as well as McKenzie River, the pizza place, the pizza food restaurant there, as well as the practice rinks and play rinks for skating and such. So Henderson is going to have something kind of in a similar situation. And then, as you know, our Golden Knights play out at T-Mobile Arena down there next to Park MGM, as well as the New York, right there off the Las Vegas Strip. So exciting to see the practice facility going in, as well as the new uniform. So looking forward to hopefully stopping by there, getting a couple photos as well about the new Lifeguard Arena when down there in that part of Henderson. So, also a couple little notes about Lifeguard Arena. So it is similar to the City National. Both will have 2 ice sheets with stands for fans. Both will have a team store, and that's what they have now opened up. And both will have a McKenzie River pizza restaurant, plus a separate coffee shop. So again, kind of very similar amenities to City National there. And they're anticipating the Henderson Arena to be ready in the 2022-2023 season. Like I said, they'll be next couple of years be playing out of the Orleans. Now, moving on to another interesting subject. A lot of you have probably heard of the boring tunnel and some of those projects. So Elon Musk of Tesla, SpaceX, and many other fames has another company called the Boring Tunnel. And they started on a project involving the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. Because of the expansion, they wanted to build a situation to where people could move from one end of the convention center space to the other. So the Boring Tunnel came in, proposal, and it's a using of the tunnel as well as Tesla electric vehicles to move people throughout the conventioneer space. Well, there has been talks about expansions, and recently the Las Vegas Planning Commissioners approved Elon's Musk's request and the Boring Tunnel's request to create tunnels underneath downtown Las Vegas. and essentially create this underground transportation system going up and down and around the Las Vegas Strip. So, a representative for the Boring Company, is putting together a transportation network underground that will alleviate some of the traffic congestion we see going up and down Las Vegas Boulevard. So the expanded route will go underground underneath Las Vegas Boulevard between Sahara and Stewart Avenues, plus parts of Ogden Avenue. And since the city has most of these areas under construction, as noted in this article on Fox 5, it hopefully speed up the process and build the tunnels. And also will look to add stops in certain areas such as the Arts District. So it's pretty cool that we have an opportunity to build some more mass transit solutions. Obviously, this is using the tunnel with electric Teslas to move people around, not just the convention center, but let's say the convention center up Las Vegas Boulevard to downtown Vegas, to Fremont Street and around and back over to the Arts District. So that's going to be really helpful to get people around that are, let's say, more pedestrians and walking around to get to those different areas. And in fact, recently was in downtown in the Arts District, lots of great things going on with new restaurants getting ready to open and be prepared, and some great little shops, coffee shops, breweries down there. I know we're all kind of staying locked down with COVID, trying to tamp that down. But I'll tell you what, when we're past this COVID thing, the Arts District, and some of you may have been there through things like First Friday and such, but the Arts District, with its ability to maneuver around instead of by car, but to walk around to different places, is going to be really exciting, and it's great to see. So, again, kudos to the planning commission. It does have to go to the city council for approval, so they have meetings coming up. And then Boring Company is also working beyond with the Clark County Commission for, again, future expansion. But this bringing this type of mass transportation to Vegas, just another sign in the right direction there. So that's what's going on with some stuff going downtown. And lastly, we want to kind of touch base on rates for this week. And we've actually had a drop-off on mortgage rates. We have had a little bit of a retreat this week. Some of it, I was looking at some news, a little bit of demand from what's going on in the housing market. I mean, we do still continue to taper off. There's a little bit of affordability issue creeping back up again, just due to lack of inventory. Now that's kind of across the nation. Las Vegas, we are still at our high numbers. We're going to talk about more of those as we do our October recap. However, again, we're still very comparable to many of the major Western metro areas here in the United States. So that being said, mortgage rates are a little down this week, and I want to kind of go over those. So the 30-year fixed rate is down 10 basis points, and this is per bankrate.com. So you can go there and see their average interest rate that they're collecting. Down 10 basis points to 2.96 this week. The 15-year fixed is down 14 basis points to 2.48. The 30-year jumbo is down 5 basis points to 2.96. And the 30-year refinance is down 1 basis point to 3.06. So as you can see, again, a big tapering of mortgage rates coming down. Lots of more information we'll probably touch on as we get more news as to what is going to happen in the next administration with regards to housing, because there's a lot of different housing and real estate proposals out there by the incoming by the president-elect, the upcoming Biden administration. So we'll probably be talking a little bit about those a little more as we get closer to the inauguration and such. So maybe later in December, early January, we'll touch more on there. So they've got a lot of things in plan there. However, right now, it's about interest rates. So interest rates continue to be low. We are seeing a little softening of purchasing, but we're also seeing low inventory numbers too. So they're kind of staying in check with each other a little bit, keeping prices at in at least Las Vegas Valley at an all-time high. So we're going to continue to monitor those as well as any other news that may be affecting either mortgage rates or supply and demand here in our Las Vegas housing market. So that's this week's this Monday's news edition of Coffee with Cramer. And again, on behalf of my partner Colleen Schaefer, we form the Cramer Group at Urban Nest Realty. If you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, do us a big favor. Give us a call. Reach out to us. We'd love to chat because more now than ever, your real estate experience matters. So again, this week, Wednesday, we always do our weekly update. We're in process of filming our October recap, so a little more news on that and some fun stuff, hopefully up in some upcoming episodes. So cheers to you today. Enjoy your Monday. Have a great one. Take care. Bye-bye.